why I think you should have a journal. I'm going to be talking about why I think everyone in the world should have a journal. A journal is how I have clarity in my goals. It's how I have peace of mind and I'm not always overwhelmed and stressed. And I honestly think a journal is so important to your self-improvement journey or just literally keeping a balanced life. Because if you think I'm just doing this for the video, I'm here to show y'all my credentials. Here are my 3 journals. I have like 2 other ones right here, all filled up with stuff in them from my business, from my self, like brain dump journals. This one right here is for my scripture study. This one's for my entrepreneurship work. It's like planning out videos, planning out topics. This one is for brain dumping. This one is literally just writing out every single thing that's on my mind throughout the entire day. And this one is my gratitude journal. Every single day I write in here something I'm grateful for and I plan out my intentions and my goals for the day. So if you think I'm just doing this for the video, I'm not. I think a journal is so important to mental health and just giving you like honestly a wholehearted like balanced life. So I'm gonna explain this in like a really cool analogy I've used before on like short form content and social media. So pretend I have a glass right here, just like an empty glass, and pretend the glass is our brain. The glass is our brain, this empty glass that I have right here, and the water that I'm pouring into the glass are our thoughts and the constant thoughts and overwhelming thoughts that we get throughout the day. And whenever we pour more water and more water into this glass, our thoughts and our brain are just getting more and more filled up with these thoughts, and that's why we get overwhelmed and why people constantly stress and have panic attacks, which is like kind of a rare one, but something that's not really rare and you see a lot is people constantly just being a stressed out person and just always having anxiety, they say. But that's because this glass of water, their thoughts are always filled up in their brain. And when people have these panic attacks and feel stressed out and anxiety, it's because the water and their thoughts are just overfilling this glass. So imagine this glass and water is being poured in it and the water's spilling out everywhere. That's why we get stressed and we feel overwhelmed half the time. But the way that you can pour out these thoughts and pour out this water before it overflows and over spills is you can write them down in a journal. You can write down these thoughts in this brain dump journal and everything you're feeling throughout the day so you don't have to project it on other people throughout your words and the way you act towards them. You can write down your thoughts, your stresses, your anxieties, and let it go. You can pour out that glass of water into a journal by releasing your thoughts and giving yourself peace of mind. And that's genuinely a big thing that journaling has helped me do. It's gave me like honestly, like when you meditate, if you know what meditating is, you've done it before, it just gives you that calm peace, that like taking a deep breath. And that's what journaling does for me. It gives me that peace of mind. It gives me a way that I can pour out that water before it spills and I get overwhelmed and stressed. So that's one thing that journaling does for me. And a way you could think about it is to pour out that water before it overflows and spills out. You can do that by releasing your thoughts because we take in so many thoughts on a day-to-day basis, so many stresses, so many like bad things, so many good things too, but like our heads are so full and our heads are constantly filled up with these thoughts and energy and we don't know what to do with it, and that's why we feel that overwhelming stressed out state. But being able to release those thoughts and put them in something like a journal is so helpful. And another thing for me is a gratitude journal. You don't have to have 3 separate journals like me. That's kind of overkill. You can just have one journal you do everything in, but like a gratitude journal is so important because I do this every single day because you just put yourself in the right headspace. You put yourself in the right headspace to start your day, to basically telling yourself that, hey, I'm grateful for this in my life, and it can be something so small and so mundane, such as this chair. I'm so grateful for my bed because it gives me a comfort place to sleep. Like I'm able to have a good night's rest because of my bed. Like it just puts you in a good mindset, a good headspace because you're not stressed out and worried about certain things. You're actually putting out this good energy into the world instead of taking in all this bad negative energy. So a gratitude journal has always helped me, and right under it I put down my goals and my intentions that I have for the day. So you can do this too. This is just a little example. But this is why I think you should have a journal, because it honestly gives you this clarity in your goals. It gives you this peace of mind in your thoughts, and it allows you to just put yourself in a good place and have that good energy when you write down what you're grateful for. And A lot of the times what I used to do every single day was I would just brain dump. I would brain dump all the thoughts of why I'm not where I want to be in my business, where why I'm stressed out, why what someone said, like a random stranger, what they said kind of hurt my feelings, what how my brother reacted a wrong way towards what I said, and it just put me in a good place and gave me like clarity. It gave me like a sense of relief and peace of mind with my thoughts. It's essentially like being able to talk to yourself, and writing, honestly, is just being able to write out your thoughts and talk to yourself. You know how you pray and talk to God, or you talk to your best friend and rant to them? Journaling is you being able to talk to yourself and get to know yourself better. And that's another big thing that journaling has helped me do personally is understand myself. Because a lot of the times we have these feelings and we have these emotions that sometimes we don't really recognize, or we don't really know why we have them, and we don't want to have them anymore. But journaling can help us understand that. We can ask ourselves questions, and that's what I do a lot of the time is I ask myself questions to better understand myself, to understand why I'm reacting this way, why I'm doing the things I'm doing, and how I can improve in the future to do them better. This might be a little corny and might be a little overkill, but I think journaling low key saved my life because it got me out of so many ruts before just by learning to understand myself and just releasing these thoughts that I had in my mind. So maybe if you're in a bad place in your life and you maybe feel a little bit depressed or like you're in a rut, go buy a journal because you can journal down these thoughts and help understand yourself and how you can get out of it a little bit better. Bro, basically all the journals that I have right here, except like this cool looking vintage one, I bought them all at Target. So they're like so cheap, bro. They're $15, 10, $20, and you can go get them at Target, Walmart, literally wherever. And if you don't want to go out of your way and buy a journal, get one of those like big spiral notebooks, or literally just use the notes in your phone. I just like journaling because I think it's more authentic, being able to actually write it out. But journaling honestly changed my life, and I think if you go invest in a journal and you start to journal, it'll give you this peace of mind. It'll help you understand yourself better and put you in a better headspace so you can just enjoy your days and become a truthfully more happy person. This is why I think everyone should own a journal. And if you want one, go down below my affiliate link. No, I'm just playing, bro. I don't got nothing to sell y'all, bro. Genuinely just trying to put y'all on, help y'all, get some value to y'all. But go buy a journal. Go write down your thoughts and what you're feeling, and I promise you, you'll be in a better headspace. You'll be a happier, wholehearted person. And love y'all, boys, girls. I'm out. Give me a kiss.